What's going on, guys? It's the One Round Reiko, and today we are here with another Gundam Universe review. This time with the Target exclusive GN001 Gundam Exia Trans Am mode. This is one of two Gundam exclusives, or Target exclusives of this line. This one being the second. The first one was Strike Rouge, which is Strike Gundam but pink and black. That's it. So basically, what I'm gathering here is all the Target exclusives are going to be pink and/or red to some degree. Strike Rouge was piloted by, I don't remember, a female pilot as far as I can remember. This one, Trans Am mode, there's a drive or system within the Gundams that it can be triggered on and give like a temporary power boost, speed boost, and everything. And it charges like these red particles around the suit, which gives it this reddish, pinkish hue that we see here. Kind of like how at least how I see it, how the Gundam Unicorn original gun, the white one, how when he opens up into destroy mode, the glowy red psycho frame shows through and all that. Kind of the same kind of look is what I imagine. So this, as I said, this is part of the most recent wave with Freedom Gundam, regular Gundam Exia, and Gundam Heavy Arms. So there's the normal 3 and then the extra 4 with this one. The previous time they did this, I think it was Tall Geese and someone else. And let's see, do I have the? I do. I have the wave sheet right here, because this one didn't actually come with it. It was wave 4 that came with Tall Geese and God Gundam, with Strike Rouge being the third, but only at Target. Whereas this line, it comes with Freedom, Exia, and Heavy Arms, with this one not really being advertised in there, it being another fourth one technically in the same line, but only from Target. So that's kind of neat. I kind of wish they'd kind of make, let you know that it's there. You can, if you know, but if you had just never thought about it, it could have been an easy to miss. Like, oh, it's not in the sheets that they give you. So unlike Strike Rouge, which they kind of tell you, like, hey, this is here, there is no inclination other than these are available at Target. So I think that's kind of like but that's not a knock to the figure itself. So let's check the back of the box here. I'll show the cool art. It kind of wraps around the side here. There's a profile shot of the toy. On the back, showing articulation, the pose on the box. There's no actual description for this one, just probably because it's just a mode of a Gundam. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary, really. Just a power up, if you will. So I'll put the box back here. So the figure itself, it comes with multiple hands, 2 closed fists it comes with, and 2 weapon holding hands. I took off the left or the right fist so he could be able to hold his blade, which I don't. Does it actually tell me the name of the blade, like Exia blade or something? I don't know. I know what they are, what they're called. I remember reading them. It's the GN sword. There's the GN long blade, the GN short blade, and then on the GN sword, the shield does come off. It doesn't really say where it can go, but it does come off. There's a little bit of assembly here with the little fin doohickeys on the back here. These ones just slide on. So that one's kind of coming off a little bit. They just clip on, easy peasy. And then you can see the swords. They clip onto the back of these little hip circle doohickers, if you will. And you can take them off, and he can hold them as well. I just chose not to put them on. I will say these are a little fiddly. Like, if you move the legs too much, this little circle part will pop off. It goes right back on, but it is kind of annoying somewhat, and getting these to stick on while you're moving them around. Also, good and bad thing, the shoulder, I'm going to just fold the sword closed for now, so it's out of the way. The shoulder pads, they're on a ball joint, so I actually popped one of these off by accident. No harm to it, it pops right back on, but just so you know, it might do that. I know this is kind of the same kind of issues, if you will, as the actual Exia of this line, where it works fine, but just how the design is, something's kind of just pop off, but you can mitigate it. Like, see, these do turn. You can see me kind of moving it here, see, and I popped it off, ha ha ha. But you can kind of maneuver them out of the way, or if you just pose them with them holding it, it kind of takes care of the problem. But I like the big blade, because I just think that's cool. Like I said, it folds out, it can be like a little gun, and then fold out to the actual blade. Big gun type deal. Is pretty cool. Kind of reminiscent of Heavy Arms. Like what I've heard other reviewers say, that most of the most of the budget for this wave went for Freedom, which you can kind of see back here. He's back here. You see Freedom Gundam because he has all the moving parts, this and that, all the little tech doohickeys, if you will, what the word I'm looking for. The craftsmanship, if you will. He has the movable parts, the guns, and all that, and the more accessories. Whereas heavy arms and Exia just come down to a big gun or a big sword. Overall, his poseability is pretty good. He's got nice hip movement. Got real nice ankle movement. Like, you can really get around. It's kind of like a bare joint, so it looks a little weird, but when you pose it, you don't really notice it. The hips are a little hindered by the little front skirt here. You can't go too far forward. You can kind of go back here. You can get decent hip out and about. Tilt it down just a bit for you guys. The arms are nice. Get that nice double jointed elbow in there. There's the thigh swivel. The fists move around, all good. Head can look. You can spin it all the way around. I'm not going to, but yeah. Overall, looks pretty good. I know some of the backs of these figures can be kind of plain, but given how many spikes this thing has coming off of it, it kind of works out in its favor. I like it. The color scheme is really nice. The paint looks good. It's nice metallic paint, and I'm not really noticing any real paint issues. It is a very clean suit, definitely not battle worn at all, which I don't mind. I kind of like the suits being brand new, even though they're known for constant battle, whatever. But you could always do that yourself, like the panel lining and any other, if you want to make it look more worn. If you know what you're doing, you can do that easy peasy. I'm not going to, because one, I don't know how. Two, it doesn't bother me as much. I believe these have some sort of drop down hips or something. I know I was messing with it earlier. I know if some of them do. I just have to mess with it a bit more. Like I said, posability is good. It's pretty nice. You can put them up, put the dukes up like he's about to punch you real good. Yeah. But yeah, so just fiddling around with it. And actually, these stayed on much better than I thought they would, because I know I was having an issue with them before I actually recorded this to get them to stay on while I was posing it. So it's pretty good overall. It's standard. If you've collected this line before, the standard articulation and all that, I'm going to leave that down for now. See, like I said, they just pop off. But I will show you them while I have them here. The short and the long. Pretty nice. We buck the guy. Yeah, there we go. Pretty nice. And they got that pink tint to them too, as to go with the form, because the whole form has that kind of hue to it. And to give some comparisons to other ones, here's the one I've been using for comparison, just because he's the first one I can kind of grab. Is Easy 8 here. He's from the same line. They stand about the same height. They all look well together. I know they're all from different series, but they're not all necessarily the same size, this and that, but they all kind of scale well together, so it's not bad. And to show, I'll put Easy 8 back in here to show with another figure. This is the Morph Raphael Lightning Collection figure, which if I stand him behind him, he stands a little shorter than them, just kind of by nature. Also, I kind of have him slanted down a bit because I have him in a slashing pose, but they scale really well. So if you want to take villains or other ones from different series, like if you want to use a Power Ranger villain from the Lightning Collection, or some Godzilla figures scale pretty decent in this kind of scale. You could have them up, make a diorama of them battling out or whatever, which I think would be really cool. I plan on doing some cool stuff because, like I should mention, this is also probably going to be one of the last videos I do in here, because I'm moving tomorrow as I'm recording. This is Thursday, so April 1st. This is not a joke. I'm saying that now. It's April 1st, but not a joke. I'm moving into my new house. It's a great time. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So all this stuff is going to be taken down. I'll probably do something about that tomorrow. But yeah, this may be one of the last videos where the classic display is all in its glory. I'll probably do a little video of just reminiscing on all that before all is said and done. But yeah. Back to the figure. I'll set you guys back over here. I think it's pretty good for what it is. It's pretty solid. I like it. It's a cool little form. It's kind of funny they released 2 Exias at once. I feel like they could have spaced it out and had a different one, but I think they're probably hindered by the amount of pink and red variants they can release for Target exclusives. So that's probably why. I like the sword and the everything in here is pretty nice. I like how it holds. I wish it was a little tighter in here. I'm pretty sure I could probably just fiddle it around and make it better. And like I said, the shield does kind of just pop off. Ta-da! So you can take that off if you really want to. I'm just going to leave it on because I like how it looks. Overall, I think it's a pretty decent figure. If you like Exia, if you watch Gundam 00 or 00, whatever you want to call it, I think it's a good representation of the figure. Of course, I think the OG one, the other one in this line, the actual regular colored version, would probably be a bit better because it's how he normally looks. But having these two side by side is pretty nice. You can have two different displays. Like you could have him like charging forward in the regular form, and then have him like on a different stand or whatever in this form, like showing like he transformed into it, which I think would be cool. You can do a lot of fun stuff with that. Articulation's good. It looks good for a shelf piece. That's what it's going to be for me, other than me just kind of messing around with them. I think it just looks good for just standing there. Looks pretty good. And I like it. Not my favorite, but still a pretty good figure. If you want to pick up the whole line, go ahead. Like, I'm barring Strike Rouge and the normal Exia, I have the entire Gundam Universe line, all of them. So in that case, I'd be willing to pick it up. But if you're not a big fan of Exia, or don't care about the Trans Am mode, or you're only collecting the ones you want out of this series, like the ones you really like, then this is an easy pass for sure. I can understand why, but I still think it's cool. If you're like a completionist like me, and how I'm already almost done with the line, of course I got it, and I bought it from Target. I would definitely hurry out if you do want it. Try to get it ASAP, because the resellers are already charging ridiculous prices because it's an exclusive. I know it's just a Target exclusive, but pardon me. But overall, pretty good figure. I like it. It's definitely gonna go up on my shelf, and I'll probably tag team it with my Exia when I get it. So good times all around. If you like what you see, leave a like down below and subscribe for more content like this. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and figure reviews sprinkled in between. And I've been the one, Rowland Ryko, and I'll see you guys next time.